So you're eating right and you're exercising right, but the scale is going up? What's up with that? Welcome to LiveLeanTV for women. I'm your host, Jessica Guthrow, and I specialize in teaching ladies to live lean. So I want to be really clear about what living lean is. It doesn't necessarily mean the scale is always going to go down. Oh my God! Are you saying that we might gain weight on a live lean lifestyle? That doesn't make sense, does it? So first of all, let's start this video by letting you know my stance on the usefulness of measuring your body weight with a scale. Scales are absolutely driving women crazy, and I strongly believe this should not be your go-to method of measuring your progress. Let me explain why the scale fluctuates as much as it does. This thing that you're measuring, your body, is a living and breathing, constantly adapting organism. I'm not sure if you knew this, but your muscles are made of 75% water. So just like any body of water, there's going to be some evaporation. And there's also going to be some retention due to refills. So every time you eat or drink something, you're increasing the water weight in your body. And since we generally eat 3 to 5 times a day, you can see where the fluctuations come from. If you weigh yourself first thing in the morning, you're going to weigh less than if you weigh yourself last thing at night. So it makes no sense to obsess over the highs and lows. You have to assume there are going to be highs and lows throughout the day when weighing your body. If you weighed yourself 5 different times throughout the day, you would guaranteed get 5 different numbers. So weighing yourself shouldn't cause you to freak out about the number on the scale, because a big part of that could be water weight. It may not be fat gain at all because, as you know, fat doesn't accumulate overnight like water can, and fat doesn't usually make up the majority of your body weight. So it's very common that people freak out about a weight gain the day after having a high sodium meal, and this has to do with sodium's ability to retain water in your body. The more sodium you eat, the more water you're going to hold on to. This doesn't mean that sodium is bad for you, and as you guys know, Brad and I do recommend adding salt to your meals to have a healthy level of sodium in your diet. It's just the packaged foods you have to be aware of that contain astronomical amounts of sodium. For the most part, if you're cooking all your meals at home and eating natural foods, you don't have to worry about your sodium. So if your calories are where they need to be and you're exercising regularly, you're doing the right thing for fat loss. Your composition will come to a healthy level regardless of your weight drops or not. Trust me, I've been a scale junkie. I used to take that number very seriously, and for me, I'd modify my behaviors. When the scale was up, I would eat less and exercise more, and if the scale went down, I'd reward myself with some fattening food, and that is just no way to live a life. It's an emotional roller coaster, and I don't recommend it. Nowadays, I completely ignore the scale, and it has no effect on my behaviors. Take a look at my before and after, and you can see the difference in my body. Here's when I was a cardio queen and basically depriving myself of delicious foods and punishing myself if I ate too much. You might be surprised to know that in that original photo, I was around 120 pounds and 24% body fat, and now I stand around 130 pounds but just 16% body fat. The point that I'm trying to get across to you is that weight doesn't always mean fat. Muscle weighs more per cubic inch than fat does, so naturally it's more dense and you can fit more muscle into a smaller size. Gaining more lean muscle and losing that flub is going to dramatically change your appearance. If you do insist on measuring your weight on a scale, I have a couple recommendations for you. Do not do it any more frequently than once every 7 to 10 days. This way you'll see a pattern instead of those daily fluctuations. I also recommend you chart your weight loss goal and put it on a graph so you can see the slope and realize that there is an end to this project and that you're not going to be losing weight forever, and then you go into maintenance mode. Weight loss typically tends to slow down the closer you are to your goal. Bottom line, it's about body composition change, not about weight loss. If you're really in it for the live lean lifestyle, you have to let go of that number on the scale and stop weighing yourself. If you would like more guidance and support, you can always join us inside teamlivelean.com, where we offer tons of healthy recipes, tons of great workouts, and we have a community of like-minded people that are going for the same goals. Thanks so much for watching. Hope this video helped you. If it did, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and share this video with anybody else who might like to hear this. Make sure you're subscribed because we shoot new videos 3 times a week here on LiveLeanTV to help you guys get the results you deserve. Thank you so much. We love you. Bye. Welcome to my Tabata All About Abs.